Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get started now. And I got to tell you guys, this is really going to be one of the best webinars you're ever going to see. Leah and Preston are going to show you what you need to know to win big at creating a successful coaching practice so you can land those high-end coaching clients over and over again without any pressure, without the manipulation, or without feeling salesy. Now, Preston is a high-ticket enrollment specialist. I've worked with him personally. He's closed anywhere from $2,000 to $200,000 coaching packages, and really he helps his clients to get crystal clear on what they want and how they can achieve their goals fast. He's helped his clients like Sharon Lechter, Ted McGrath's $1.5 million program launch, Alex Jeffries, even Deepak Chopra's high-end sales specialist, as well as yours personally. And Leah specializes in helping business owners break through income barriers so they can experience that true freedom and flexibility. She rapidly helps people bust through their limiting beliefs with her proven 5-step process so that they can easily hit their income goal of over $100,000, $1 million, whatever your income goal is. So together they've helped entrepreneurs all over the world generate over $5 million in sales in the past 2 years. And they're also good friends of mine. So Leah and Preston, take it away.
Thank you, Frankie, for that incredibly kind and amazing introduction. Today, we're going to be talking about the topic of all topics, which is how to attract and quickly sign on high-end coaching clients without pressure, manipulation, and feeling salesy.
And really, beyond that, these are the secrets of the best coaches and consultants that we've had the chance to work with. And I'm talking about people like Deepak Chopra and Sharon Lechter, and lots of 7- and 8-figure coaches and market leaders, and many of which you've heard of, and some of the people you may not have heard of. And we don't tell you that to brag or anything like that. I mean, the whole point of saying that is just that we want you to understand that this is not theory or fluff. These are not just good ideas. This is stuff that's real world. It's proven again and again and again.
That's right. And if it's okay with you, we know that you're probably used to a lot of webinars where there's one big long introduction, or they take a long time to get to the point. And we know that you're entrepreneurs, you're super busy, you're coaches, and both of us highly value and respect your time. So is it okay if we just go ahead and jump right in? Okay, good. So it's really important before we begin that number one, this is a webinar with 2 of us on it, 2 experts, and it's going to be super fun. So there will be parts where we'll be talking to each other, maybe even joking, laughing, and also that you be fully present, so that you honor your time in this moment right now, and that you turn off distractions. So your phone, your Skype, your email, Facebook, anything that you'll be pinged, maybe even close your door, because we'd really love for you to give yourself a quiet space to be present, because you're going to see that this is going to be some of the most valuable information you could ever really get in your coaching practice. So it's for this reason that we think it's highly worth your time to be fully present and ready to learn.
And, let me just tell you quickly who this is for. It's for coaches and consultants, or anybody who has sales conversations to get clients to work with you in your business. So if you're like my dad, like an accountant, or an attorney or something like that, and you stumbled here by accident, you probably could get some good ideas for your business, but you're better off being served and learning from someone who has the right message for you. So if you're here, you should be involved in a coaching practice. And in the next 45 minutes, let me just tell you that you're going to discover how to turn your gift and your genius into a consistent 6 or even 7-figure income, even if that number sounds, completely over the top, unbelievable, or even unrealistic from where you're at right now. And we're going to show you how to generate the premium clients on demand and get those clients at the price point that you want, or to go for those higher premium clients, higher end premium clients. And so the keyword here is premium. So we want to show you how to get those kind of premium high-end clients. And so you're also going to discover how to get a continuous flow of clients, and this is going to create sort of the buildup and momentum in your business that you need, so that you're not starting over out every month, like many of the coaches that we see do. So, and we're also going to show you this in a way that actually leverages your time so that you're going to end up with what so few coaches have nowadays, which is really your choice and freedom.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's, really, really that choice and freedom is different for different people, so you might actually, want to coach people one-on-one, or you might want to, leverage your time and coach people in a group, or you might just want to travel the world, and have your clients come along and pay, your trips for you. And so it's really up to you. And we're just going to show you how to do it in a way that's highly leveraged. So, you get the choice to do what you want when you want to do it. And of course, you're going to discover how to do this in the simplest and the most effective and most efficient way without all that stuff that you hear, right? Like you got to blog and you got to tweet and you got to Facebook and you got to be writing articles and doing videos and, Facebook Live and social media and on and on, right? So we're going to show you how to do all of it without all that extra stuff. And for the most part, most of that stuff doesn't even work anyways. So we're going to show you how to do all that, and we're going to show you how to do it without all of the stress.
Yes,
right?
all of that stress. Just you
Yeah.
listing all of those marketing details out makes me dizzy.
Yeah, exactly.
So our promise today to you is that when you stay with us for the next 45 minutes, we're going to show you a proven step-by-step system to creating your next 5 high-end clients without pressure, manipulation, or feeling salesy. That could be 5, 10, 15 high-end clients, which could potentially lead to a consistent 6 or even 7-figure coaching practice and beyond. Also, we should point out that there's nothing for sale here today. So we're not selling an online program or anything of that nature. We do have a very cool gift for you, and it's a proven success blueprint, which is called the 5 steps to your next 5 high-end clients blueprint. Now, this is just something we give our private clients only, and today we're going to give it to you. It's a $197 value. It's an amazing tool that will help you actually implement what we're teaching you today on this training. So we don't normally sell this, but if we did, we would probably charge that $197. And so it's highly valuable for you to experience a quantum leap in your business and life, even if you think you're really, really far away from that right now.
Yeah, right. And let me just, ask you really quickly here, does this sound like you? Do you have some months where, the cash and the clients just pour into your business, but you really just can't seem to maintain it? Or, does this sound true? Do you start out every month not knowing where the clients are going to come from? Or do you secretly know that your work is worth way more than what you're charging, but you're just afraid that, if you raise your prices, no one's gonna pay them? Or how about, that you're creating just extra work by taking on clients that aren't a good fit for you because, you're afraid to turn them away because, frankly, you need the money? Or how about this? Do you see other coaches who are more successful than you and you just wonder how they do it? Or are you working way too hard in your coaching practice, meaning that you're working way too many hours, you're burning yourself out, and you're never really getting ahead to reach your goals, and you just feel frustrated and overwhelmed and even stressed? And so let me ask you, have you also tried different ways to get clients, like buying leads or doing pay-per-click or search engine optimization or Facebook ads, or you tried one of them or all of them, and you just found that nothing seems to really work for you, especially month after month? There's no consistency.
Absolutely. And so just so that you know that all of these things that Preston just listed are all symptoms of a much bigger problem. It's actually like there's an invisible income ceiling. Like you can't seem to get past the 5 or 6 figure mark, or you're just stuck at multiple 6 figures. And you know that you can get past it. It's like an emotional block. So today we really have good news for you, and that's, if this is how you feel, the good news is that none of these, and I repeat, none of these is the real problem. In fact, the real problem is that you haven't made these 5 shifts that we're going to walk you through today in this training. So once you make these 5 shifts, you're going to be able to generate premium clients on demand, meaning that at a push of a button, where you think that was easy, you can get premium clients excited to pay you for your high-end fees. So again, when you make these shifts, you can close an unlimited number of high-end clients without pressure, manipulation, or feeling salesy. So just imagine this. If you close your eyes, just imagine that you'd be able to choose your income and the hours that you work and the work that you do with clients that you choose to work with. And that relationship and that feeling is reciprocal. Imagine that. So we're going to show you the exact blueprint that we teach our private clients to quantum leap your income, happiness, joy, success, and personal freedom. And we know that personal freedom is one of your core values if you're here today listening to this training, and we want that for you. That's what's possible. So the one thing you need to know is that these 5 simple shifts will allow you to work less and get better results for your clients fast. Sound good? Great. So we're going to walk you through these 5 shifts right now.
Yeah, first, I want to just tell you, who we are and why you should be listening to us. And as Frankie mentioned, we're high ticket sales and marketing specialists, and we've helped many clients break through to the next level. And together, we've had a chance to work with a who's who of 7- and 8-figure coaches. And, our specialty is helping coaches break through income barriers. And, give this really just going to give you true freedom and flexibility to live the life the way that you want to, so that you actually have a life and not just, another coaching business. So, you're not just creating another job for yourself. And in other words, we help coaches experience quantum leaps in their business fast. And so what's interesting, and, the reason I tell you all that is because, we get a chance to work with hundreds of coaches firsthand. And, we really just met so many people, and we found out why some coaches are so successful and why others, well, not so much.
Yeah, absolutely. And we see 3 types of coaches, right, Preston? Where
Yep.
the first is the top coaches who make 7 and 8 figures, and they do it in a way where they highly leverage their time, their money, their emotions, their relationships, and their energy, so that they actually have freedom to live their awesome life, right? So they don't just live for their business, but their business actually lives for them. And then we see, second is clients who are moderately successful, and they'll add 100,000. I mean, who doesn't want that, right? 100,000 to their income for the year. And then the thing is that they'll improve a little bit, but not as much as they want to, and they know that they have way more potential to reach, the 7-figure mark. And lastly, we see people who struggle and don't make it at all. They're stuck in the same vicious circle. And these coaches have some successes, some years, some months, and they're stuck in this feast or famine cycle. And every year they seem to get stuck again and again, right? And their income is essentially capped, and they're not sure what's happening or even what to do to take a next step to get past this challenge. And sometimes, they peruse the jobs wanted section.
Yeah. And, really the difference between the successful coach and the one that's not so successful, well, here's the truth. It's because of these 5 shifts, and you've got to make them. And these 5 shifts are what you must make now in order for you to, 5x and 10x your business. And you must make these 5 shifts in your coaching business now if you want, consistent 5- and 6-figure months, and even beyond that. And doing it in a way where you actually have freedom and fun.
Yes, freedom and fun. Don't we all love that? So the first shift, and I hope that you have a notebook and that you're going to take this down. First shift you have to make is thinking that your lack of success has to do with the quality of your leads. I'm going to repeat that again. Thinking that your lack of success has to do with the quality of your leads. So an example of that is thinking that you have bad leads versus good leads. Maybe you have similar thoughts go through your head as to why you haven't been signing on more coaching clients. So thoughts like this: is this you? None of my leads have any money. Or you get on a sales call and you're like, or you want to get on a sales call, you have a call that's scheduled, and then the person doesn't show up. So then you think, oh, I'm only getting people that seem to not show up for a scheduled call. Or all my leads seem to want to think about it or ask their spouse about it. Or they seem interested, but very rarely does anyone say, yes, let's do this. So most of the time you're thinking, well, my leads suck. And if I had only had better leads to speak to, then I would make more money. It's that condition, right? The bad thing is that you're positioning yourself to see these traits in the leads that you attract. So remember the saying that we get what we think about. And if you keep thinking that your leads are bad, well, you'll continue to see bad leads coming in. And the truth is that it has nothing to do with your leads and everything to do with you. Everything to do with you. So make this shift in how you see your leads, and you'll see your business skyrocket. We can promise you that. Change your perception and you'll change your reality. Now, I'm just going to jump in right here and give you an example of my client Mary that changed her perception and she changed her reality in her business. She changed her perception and she signed on more clients like that. So she did not have a list. She didn't know where to market herself. She had a business and it was going okay. It was, word of mouth and all that. And then as she changed her perception and worked on her inner game, she attended a conference. And in that conference, she signed on 5 new clients. Now, had she gone to that conference with the same mindset that she had previously, like a couple months before when we first started coaching, she wouldn't have signed on all those clients. She would have thought, oh, well, those people don't have any money. Why am I going to talk to them? It's all about a shift in your attitude. And that's what creates the miracle.
Yeah, exactly. The inner game versus the outer game. Awesome. And so the second shift that you got to absolutely make is communicate the right message to the right audience. And you got to realize that you can't be everything to everyone. And so it makes sense to tailor our message to the person that we'd most like to work with. Doesn't that make sense? And I like to use the analogy of like fishing. If we use the right bait, we're going to catch a lot more fish. So the same thing applies here. If we create a message, that speaks to the specific type of person that we want to talk to, and the chances of us speaking to more qualified people greatly goes up. And so the way that we do that is in a presentation, such as the one that you're attending right now. Most people get this wrong. And if you've done it, you probably know the results that you get by doing it wrong. And then there's other people who just really nail this. They seem to enroll almost everyone that they speak to, and their business is just booming. And so, you have a choice. You can make this shift in your business and you can watch your income rise fast. And I had a client like this, Gerald So, who went from $2K a month to consistent $50,000 and $100,000 months. And this just happened in a few days. We went through a few things. I, just had him change his message and his wording and, what he was focusing on, and just matching the right message to the right audience. And within 9 days, he went on to do over $105,000, and he's doing it consistently now. So, match the right message to the right audience, and, you're going to watch your business boom.
I love that testimonial. That's an awesome testimonial. All right. Yeah. So the third shift that you're going to want to make immediately is to stop focusing on and buying more stuff. So more training. And I'm going to repeat that again, because if you're an entrepreneur who's struggling in business, you most likely have what we like to call shiny object syndrome. And this is an actual syndrome, okay? Because maybe you've invested into a program and you feel like you might have gotten burned, or you hear someone say that you have to write a book and that takes forever, right? Or you need to improve your website again and again and again. Or you just need to get yourself out there, go to networking events, blog, write articles, all that stuff that Preston mentioned at the very beginning that makes me extremely dizzy, and do videos, do Facebook Live, post stuff, all of those things. They're all basically work that doesn't actually produce results short term. Maybe long term because it's marketing, but it's a lot of busy work. So shiny object syndrome is actually real. Is that you? So if you're the type of person that feels like you're continually getting ready, right? Quote unquote, getting ready. You're like, when I write my book, then I'll be ready. When my website is up, then I'll be ready. Again, there's that conditional type thinking where if I do this, then there's that. So if you're the type of person that feels like you're continually getting ready and want everything to be perfect, right? You're stuck in this perfectionism mode. And in order to get all the steps up front right, you just need to do this and you need to do that, and then you can do this and then you can do that. then let me just stop you and tell you that you need to make this shift right now because it's keeping you from your success. And I'll start by saying that it most likely won't ever be 100% complete or perfect. In fact, we suggest that you adopt the idea of the 80-20 or the 90-10 rule, where yes, 80 to 90% of it will be there, but 10 to 20% of it will not ever actually be done. So it'll always be changing, it'll always be evolving like you are, and this is good because this is what makes you and your business unique from anyone else. So shift your thinking and let go of the idea that you need to keep doing more stuff, buying more programs that will get you to where you want to go, because essentially you don't. In fact, the Quantum Leap success formula that we teach our private clients is quick and simple. It's a quick and simple 3-step formula that anyone can implement to catapult their success in their coaching business. And I understand how you feel, because this is what I found. You could spend a lot of time getting ready. You could actually spend years getting ready. We see some of our clients spending years. When they come to us, they've been spending years getting ready, having their website up, publishing their book, and wondering why there are no clients coming in just yet. So when you really master these steps, you will experience a quantum leap in your business. And we can almost guarantee that your income will skyrocket as a result. So on to the 4th step.
Yes. And let me ask you this. Do you ever feel scared or get nervous about getting on the phone and having that sales conversation? Does that ever happen to you? Maybe you get sweaty or, just super nervous about the thought about having that money conversation. Or maybe you just fear charging what you're really worth. And, you're not making money because you're continually getting ready instead of working with clients. And you're just tired of doing it on your own. You feel stuck, and we all do, and this next shift is a big one. And, probably the biggest reason that you're not at the level that you want to be at right now. And that's not feeling confident and asking for the sale.
Yes, asking for the sale. So when you actually get this principle right, this shift right, you'll have an experience like an example of a client I worked with who was a business owner who actually wanted to throw in her towel in business. She said, okay, I'm going to give the keys to my employees and they'll look after it. I don't want to have anything to do with my business anymore. So she was spinning her wheels. She was feeling overwhelmed. She wasn't spending enough time with her kids, with her family. And within the first 6 months of working with her, I helped increase her business by $350,000 quickly and easily. Bring her past the $1 million mark. That's $350,000, okay, by making these shifts, which is pretty amazing when she had been working in her business for 7 years and she was at this glass income ceiling that she was at. So her business skyrocketed over the $1 million mark and she felt confident in asking for the sale. And that's when it really skyrocketed, is when she felt confident in asking for the sale. So let me ask you a question, okay? Have a listen. Out of every 10 prospects you speak to, how many are you actually turning into a paying client? Now, the average is 1 to 2 out of 10. What if your average was 8 to 9 out of 10? Like me and our clients on average, even like Preston. Or what if you had a 40% increase in conversion in your numbers? What would that look like? What would that represent in dollar amount?
Yeah, that would be pretty huge, and that's the new way, when you convert, a majority of your people. But when you get this wrong, the old way, you're just be perceived as just another coach, and you have to end up doing more Facebook and doing more Twitter and buying leads and, trying to get referrals and going to networking events and blogging and, jumping into LinkedIn and writing a book and trying to, on and on and on, right? All these endless activities that just don't work anymore. They work, but they're just long-term hard ways of doing it, and the worst part of this is that, if you do it long enough, you're going to make some money, you're going to get some clients, and it takes a long time before that type of marketing pays for itself, and the old way, it's just where you tell people, what you do, and, just get out there, get your name out there. And it's just a lot of busy work. People just say, just do a whole lot of this busy work, and, some of that stuff's going to stick, get your name out there. But really, there's an easier way to simply match the right message to the right audience, and then know how to have that enrollment conversation so that, you deliver a consistent presentation every time and sign on the clients that you want to work with. If you develop that mindset that, these clients are there and they do have money, and that, just because they say they don't have money, you don't have to believe in that, And I also want to say it's not always just about the words you say, right? I mean, I can give you a script and you could read it, but you have to understand that there's tonality and voice inflection and pacing and, all these different things that go into the conversation. And even more importantly is learning how to say those words, right? The wolf on Wall Street, right? That's his secret, right? Tonality. So I just really want to recap what we've done so far here, So first thing is you need to stop thinking that it's about the quality of your leads, right? And know that anyone that you speak to is a great lead, right? Just because they say they don't have money, you don't believe that. You don't even hear that, right? And then you need to communicate the right message to the right audience. Just like fishing, use the right bait, you're going to catch more fish. Use the right message, get more clients. And you also need to stop thinking that you need more stuff, right? You got to keep doing this stuff. And you need to, stop being so scared of having that money conversation, right? And you need to specifically start feeling empowered about having that money conversation. So that's the fourth step, mastering that enrollment conversation.
That's right. So in summary, it's very important that you understand that the smartest coaches we know, especially those who actually have real freedom in their business and life, they have marketing systems in place to bring in the right prospects. And then they know how to effectively turn those leads into paying clients, which is what you want. So they're making these shifts internally, and they see the results show up in their business and in their life fast. There's that quantum leap again. So today we promised you at the beginning of this presentation that we would show you how to turn your expertise into a consistent 5 or 6 figure per month income without pressure, manipulation, or even feeling salesy. And we showed you how to generate premium clients on demand and how to leverage your time in the process, which is really important, right? It's probably why you went into business in the first place. And we've both been through it. And in fact, in under 2 years, both of us combined, we've helped our clients generate over $5 million using this very system we're teaching you here today, which is pretty impressive.
Yeah, and really the biggest shift that can be made to catapult your success, and this one's pretty huge. In fact, let me ask you this. Have you ever invested into a proper mentor? Someone that can really just take you by the hand and show you how to do all this stuff in your business, And I'm not, just talking about investing into another course or another program. I'm talking about actually hiring someone to take you by the hand and show you step by step how to get everything done right. And those people, the ones that keep looking to buy more information, they're stuck in this vicious cycle. They're stuck in a place where they keep thinking that they need something else. They're trying to escape something. And so, they go buy some other course, or, they buy some other shiny object, and it's a cycle, and they, keep going around and around and around, and they just never actually accomplish their goal, right? They're always in creation mode. They're like serial buyers.
Wait, and you know what? Preston,
what?
they're also getting into more and more debt.
Yeah. Can't get out of the debt.
No.
So those that really want a shortcut, they want to know how to do it right now, right? They want to know how to do it right, and they want to know how to do it right now instead of wasting time with all the trial and error. Like one of my clients, he was this doctor from Germany, and he's just like the person we just described. He's always investing into another seminar, or into another course, or some other shiny object, and years later he's just kind of in the same spot, and he's wondering why it hasn't worked for him. So the problem is never with anything other than that we're following the wrong system, or that just we're horrible at executing the system that we do have. So my client invests into himself by learning a new system, my system, the right system. And so, his perception was changed. We changed the brain signals, and replaced his old thinking and his old system with this new system. And the results that he got was fast. He got super clear on exactly what he was supposed to do. And, with that, he experienced super fast results, and I'm talking like $100,000 in just a couple months. So this was more money that he made in his doctor practice. And, I just want to share this with you just so you can see what's possible for you.
That's awesome. So awesome. So the best way that you can get this shortcut and to know a new way or a new way of thinking or even a new system is to essentially hire a proper mentor. And that's a key right here, right? Is that you want someone who's going to mentor you in a specific area that you actually need help with. And if you're still here listening to us, then that's making more money in your coaching business. That's really what you want, right? More money. And more paying clients will get you more money, right? Not doing more busy work. And if that's what you want, then there's no coincidence that we are here right now in this moment with you. So out of all the other people in the world, you chose to connect with us now. And that's awesome. And we're really excited about that because we believe in working with those people that are in total alignment with us. But this isn't for everyone. Not everyone's in alignment with us. And we're looking to connect with those people that are our best success stories. And those people are action takers who are tired of the results they've been getting and want to make a change and transformation in their life right now. And so let me just ask you, is that you? Are you an action taker, tired of the results that you've been getting and ready to make a change and a transformation now?
Yeah, powerful. And let me ask you, so what is your level of commitment to turning your business around for the better right now? And let me ask you this, like, what is it costing you right now to continue to stay stuck at your current level, not getting to that next level?
Good
And
question.
so, right now you have a choice, right? You got a choice that you got to make. And that choice is between the easy way and the hard way. And the hard way is really just taking this webinar, taking the information, understanding it's good information, but then, you just take your notes and you just chalk it up as good ideas, and you just never really get it, implemented into your business. And so even though, these are good ideas, that's all they're going to end up being. It's just good ideas. And, they're not going to be working for you. So what we want for you is the easy way, and for you to actually get this, put into your business, right? Not just have this as being more information, but actually bring the best of the best into your specific business. And so what we'd like to do is, help you apply these ideas to your business right now. And, the truth is that, obviously, everybody's business is different, right? And we can't tell you exactly what your specific issues are without actually talking to you and seeing what's going on. And really, you need to know how to apply these things to your business so that you can actually get the benefits of them. And so, what we've done is we're more than happy to get on the phone with you and discuss all that, discuss your specific business.
And we've set aside some time for you. So we'll explain exactly what those next steps are for you. And the best part is obviously the cost is totally free. In fact, our time is worth at least $1,000 per hour. So to say that this call is worth $1,000 is pretty easy to say. And you get access to both of us right now for free for a full hour. Now, here's the catch. Obviously, you're wondering, why a free call to walk you through this, right? Now, it's not for everybody, and we don't deal with coaches that already think they know it all, and we don't tolerate somebody who doesn't take action right away or doesn't listen or just has a bad attitude, or if you only care about the money and not actually serving the clients, or if you're a whiner and just don't want to take personal responsibility, or even just for whatever reason, you're not ready right now for a quantum leap in your business and your life. You know that if you're not willing to invest into yourself right now, both the time and the money, because it actually does require that. So of course, this complimentary call we're offering you is not for people looking for a quick fix, who aren't looking for a permanent long-term solution.
Yeah, exactly. And, you're probably wondering, why we're doing this. And I'll tell you, firstly, so you can get total clarity on your goals and your next steps. That's the biggest thing. And, what kind of difference would that make for you to know what actually to do so that you can change your business to the way that you actually want it? And of course, if we decide on the call that, there's a good fit, you can be invited to work with us. And, if we invite you to work with us, we'll take you by the hand, and guide you step by step through everything. So, I mean, how cool would that be? And secondly, we do these calls really to find our next success story, and that may be you. And how cool is that?
Yeah, that's really cool. So as we stated earlier, we don't want to work with everyone. We only work with specific people that we feel are a very good, solid match. And so it's not going to be for everybody. And it's really the same program that's designed to consistently, obviously, make these 5 shifts that we've taught you today. So you'll generate premium clients on demand, free up all that busy time that you spend wasting on trying to figure out all that social media strategy, and create a consistent monthly income so that you systematize your beautiful coaching business, and that you get the freedom to travel and spend more time doing what you love and desire. Now, if you're on the fence, just thinking about this right now, or if you have any of the symptoms that we spoke about in your business, then let me tell you right now that this is an absolute must for you. So if you're thinking that you don't have the money or that you can't afford it even before hearing what it is, this is exactly why you need to invest in yourself now. You don't want to be saying that you don't have the money anymore. Like, just make that shift, especially today, especially after this training. We don't want that for you anymore. And also, if you experience not having enough clients or leads coming in every month, or you're simply just working too hard and you're getting burned out, like maybe this is you, or you have crazy clients, like the unreasonable ones that don't ever listen to you. Or if you're trapped in your business and you can't take a day or 2 off, or even an hour off, because your business would completely fall apart. Or maybe you're the last one to get paid in your business. Or if you have low paying clients with high pressure work, very little pay, or maybe you find that things are going well, but they just aren't paying off and you're not getting paid what you feel you're worth. Is that you? Or if you simply just don't know where to start because you have information overload, just too much stuff you think you need to get done day in and day out. Sounds exhausting. Or if you're just sick of trying to figure it all out on your own, maybe you're thinking, gosh, when will this business thing ever get any easier? Or thinking that you're burned out, or feeling like you've hit the dreaded income ceiling. If you're experiencing any of those symptoms, then this is a total no-brainer. And the call is completely free. There's no obligation to join our mentoring, even if we invite you.
Yeah, and we do want to be real here, and let you know that this isn't like a $1,000 or $2,000 conference, or a coaching program like that. This is high-end consulting with 2 high-end experts. So we're doing this, like I said, to find our next success story. And so we only want to offer this to people who are serious about growing their business now, and who know that this is, an investment into themselves. You're investing into yourself through our program. So, to get you in, you'll have to apply, and that's, start the application process with having a conversation with us. And, if you apply, you have a conversation, and we feel that you're a great fit for our program, or our event, or course, whatever we have offering at the time, we'll invite you to learn directly from us and, some of the other people that we have learned from as well. And so we also we really just want to show you the quantum leap acceleration system, and this is the system that we use to rapidly grow our businesses and also our clients' businesses too.
So the next steps to apply are really simple. All you have to do is go to meetwithpreston.com. That's meetwithpreston.com. Preston.com, and jump into the calendar and just schedule a time that's convenient for you. So it's just a calendar link, and you pick your time, and our call will take about 45 to 60 minutes, where we'll ask you some questions about where you're at in your business now and where you want to go and what's actually keeping you from getting there. So during this call, you get really, really clear, crystal clear on where you are now and where you want to go and what's getting in your way. And you'll see a specific path to get there. It'll be super exciting. So it'll take you all of 30 seconds to schedule a time with us and to start your application. So to do that, just again, is go to meetwithpreston.com.
Yeah, exactly. And, just pick a time that's convenient for you, where you can spend the full 60 minutes together. And, that's really all we've got for you today. So we hope this was some of the best stuff that you've ever seen, that you really are eager to apply this, what we've shared to you, apply it to your business. And, look, we've witnessed so many coaches and consultants transform their business and their life as a result of following our training. And we truly hope the same for you. And, before we go, just think about the cost of inaction. Think about what it's costing you to continue to have this pain and this struggle, and, to not be able to get past that invisible income ceiling, and having that frustration in your business and in your life. What's it really costing you to not go for it now? What's it really costing you to go through another month of not reaching that level of success that you dream about? And what's it costing you in your income to be at the level that you're at now instead of the level that you want to be? What's it costing you to be working all the time and, not making the money that you want to be making? What's it costing your peace of mind or your family's peace of mind? If you keep doing what you've been doing, you're going to continue to get the same results. And so all we're doing is we're challenging you in this moment to make a different decision. Make a different decision and get a different result. So, let's do this. Apply now at meetwithpreston.com, and let's have a conversation. Okay?
Yeah, we're looking forward to speaking with you soon. Have an amazing rest of your day. Bye.
Bye.